Hey guys, welcome back to another Crochet Diary. Today I'm going to be showing you all of the whips I have. And if you don't know what a whip is, it's a work in progress. I have 6, I actually have 7 whips going on right now. I started them within this past year, but I do have one, which I actually started working on probably 3 or more years ago. And I'll show that one last. I don't know if I'll ever get to finish it. First step, and the most recent one is this. It's a bandana, and it's actually for my mom's dog. She doesn't know I'm making it for her, but I thought it would be fun to send her one for her dog. So that's it's actually almost done. I just need to add a button, and that might be it. I need to measure it, check the measurement just to make sure it's big enough for her pup. Next up is a plushie. It's a little hippo, so I've got his body and I've got his head, and I have two of his ears. I have his ears complete. Was he supposed to have more than 2 ears? So I just need to make his arms and sew them together. And then my third project is I have all of these little granny square hearts that I've been making. I started these a couple months ago, and this is how many I have. And I figured maybe I will make a little tote bag out of them. I originally was going to make a cardigan with them, but I've already got a cardigan going on, so I might as well show that one next. Here is half of my cardigan. I've got the other half going on, and then I just have to make the band around the bottom, and then I'm done. So I'm kind of hoping I can get this done. I was going to say today, but I might start with something smaller and work my way up. I don't know yet. But I've been really wanting to finish this because I'm having a lot of fun making it. So we will see. And then number 5. Another little cardigan, but sadly for this, I'm going to have to frog most of this top lace part because I didn't keep track of my stitch count and I lost stitches somewhere along the way, so it's not going too well. I kind of gave up on it because of that. I was like, ugh, it just kind of puts me off wanting to work on it because I've got to frog all that. I hate frogging things, and yeah, we'll see though, because that's supposed to be a summer cardigan, a nice little flowy, lightweight thing, and it is almost summer. You know, it'd be cool to have something new to wear that I made for the summer. So, number 6 is this blanket, which it's been a love-hate relationship. I get all this energy to start a really big project, and about halfway through, 3/4 of the way through, I just deplete. And that's about where I am with this. So it's going to be a chicken. I did make the pattern. And that pattern is for sale on my Etsy. So that's another thing I want to get done. I believe I have 30 rows left of that. And then let me grab number 7. So like I said, this is something I started 3 or more years ago. That's a guess. It could have been longer. Luckily, I still know what hook I used. For some reason, I haven't been able to forget that. But here it is. It's a snowman. I purchased the pattern on Etsy, and it's a corner-to-corner blanket. And the reason I'm stuck is I stopped originally because I ran out of the blue color yarn, and I just never got around to going back to grabbing it. And every time I did go to the store, it just wasn't on my mind to grab, so I never got it. So I picked it up last week because I was like, hey, that blanket's still in there. I want to maybe finish it for this year's Christmas. And sadly, I found out that yarn shade is not made anymore, I guess. So I'm kind of stuck. So we're going to see in this video how many of these whips I can get done. So I said I was going to start with bandana, and turns out I'm done with the crochet portion of it. Oh, well, I take that back. I just have to make a loop here for the button, because I'm going to add a button to this. And then I'm just going to do my normal stitches all the way to the other side. And then I'll add on my button. I got my button. This bandana pattern that I'm making is one that you can actually find on my YouTube in my tutorial playlist. I'll link it in the description. But if you prefer written versions, I sell it in my Etsy store. So if you want to buy it, you can. If you don't, it's free through a video. But I'm going to finish this row all the way to this corner. So drop my hook. So my mom has a corgi, in case you're wondering. So I'm making this bandana for a little corgi. My mom doesn't know I'm making it. I thought it would be a fun surprise. Okay, the bandana is done. Hopefully this fits her. All I did was Google the average neck circumference of a corgi, because I just wanted to send them a little surprise in the mail. So hopefully this fits. I think it will. Let's move on to the hippo. All I need to do is make the arms. I've made this one 3 times now, all with a different weight of yarn each time. I made one with like a super chunky yarn and it came out massive. My friend actually bought them. And then I made one with like a weight 5, I believe, and I can show you that. I can put a picture of it right here, because I still have him. He's for sale. He's looking for a good home. I'm gonna get started on this one. I'll time myself on this one. That's what I'll do. So it's 12:02 right now. So I got my 2 arms done, and now I'm going to sew all of my pieces together. So I will check back in once I'm done sewing. It's like the least fun part of crochet. I hate sewing, but I love making these. Okay, it's official. Done with my little hippo. Moving on. Next, I want to work on my cardigan that I'm almost done with. This is what I showed you, my first finished half. And I'm working on the other side, which I have, whoops, this isn't pinned together. So here I am. I've got, I think, 5 rows left to go till I'm done with this side, and then I seam them together in the middle, and then I make the bottom band. I forgot to show the skeins beforehand. This is what they look like. So I'm just trying to keep it, the sides looking the same with the same stripes in the same places. So I'm just going to pull out this middle part. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's Sugar Wheel Cotton in the color Forever Fruity. Forever Fruity doesn't seem like the appropriate name for this color because it's blue. I don't know. When I think of Forever Fruity, I think of like pinks and purples, not blues, but what do I know? Just kidding. 15, 16, 17. So I only have to do 3 more rows. That is not bad at all. Okay, that's going to be super easy. Okay, so I've got both of my sides on. Here it is. And I'm just supposed to figure out how low I want the opening on each side. All right, got my back pieces all pinned together. Oh! One of my pins just came undone. Try that again. Using my TV as a mirror. I don't have a good mirror in here. I gotta go in my kid's room and use his. I need a snack. I'm hungry. Let me know in the comments what your favorite snack is. Mine is apples and peanut butter. And that's probably what I'm gonna have. Here it is. I still need to do the band, which will look just like the sleeves. But here it is. I'm gonna go look in the mirror. One moment. Okay, I checked and I'm pretty happy with how the neck opening and all that. I think I like that. I think I like that. Hungry, right? I'm really bad at stopping and taking a break to eat, so I'm gonna do that and I'll show you my snack once I have it. Got my snack, apple, peanut butter, and then I got one of those Laughing Cow cheeses with some wheat thins. And Milo wants a snack. I love the little crunch. So cute. Great. I'm going to enjoy this and then we'll get started on the seaming. Okay. I got my 2 sides seamed together and now I'm moving on to making the bottom band. All right, time to update. I am, I believe, officially halfway done with my band. Here is how it's looking. I think it looks really cute. I'm done. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I am over it today. But I'm really glad that I decided to finish this because I can wear it. All done. I love it. It's so much cuter than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's perfect. So just to recap, we finished the bandana, which I need to send. This little hippo, super cute, and my sweater. Look at this mess. That's not even all of it. But I was going through it because I'm trying to sort it because I want to start a, like, I guess you could call it a community project because I want you guys to be a part of it. I was going to use the scrap yarn that I can and then any skeins that aren't full skeins to make a blanket. And what I want to do is involve you guys in that. So I'm going to do 1 row a day and I will make a short out of each row. And then in the short, I'm trying to decide how I want to do it because I want you guys to be in charge of choosing the color of the next row. So I'm trying to figure out how to set that up. Like I could do a poll, but when you do a poll on a short, you can only have 2 options for the answer in the poll. The other way I can do it is to post a picture of the yarn within the short, label each yarn with a color, or sorry, with a number, And then in the comments, you can put the number you want, and I'll go with majority. I'm trying to decide between those two ways. So there's that. And then what I was really trying to say was this whole video was supposed to be about me making or working on my whips. And when I was sorting all of that yarn, I happened to come across two more. I have this bralette. It's really pretty. I don't have enough yarn to continue it, so I'm debating frogging this and turning it into something new, or just setting it aside until I end up going to buy yarn again. The next one is this, which is actually going to be like a tote bag. I already made one. I made the pattern. I wrote it all up myself. So this is the base of it, and it'll go like this. But I realized when I got this far, I was using the wrong hook size. So I need to size down. So I am going to frog this and restart it. And I might make it a crochet along, like a little video series. I haven't decided yet, or I might just make it one long video. I am going to write the pattern up, and I am going to put that on my Etsy so that you can buy the pattern if you prefer a written pattern. But I will post a picture of the one I've already made. I made it for my sister. So those are the other two whips I have, but I did 3 out of 4 for this video. I wanted to do 4, but I did 3 out of 4, which is, I'd say, better than none. I don't know. I think I did a great job. But yeah, I'm so proud of this. I love it. You should make one. It's cozy. And when I was walking, I was realizing like I can feel the air going through it. So it's kind of cooling when you're moving around. Yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching my video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Just when you thought this video was over, I found this. This is another whip I have going on. It's supposed to be a Christmas blanket, which I think I might want to finish this one. I don't know why I stopped, and I'd have to start over because I don't know what hook I used for this, but it was like just this cute little, it's a pretty simple looking pattern. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but these were like all little Christmas trees, and there's a lot of stripes in it. I don't know. I'll post the pattern below. Hopefully I can find it. It was like this random graph I found, I think, and I think it would be fun to finish. It's pretty small, so like baby, toddler size. But yeah, another one to add to my little project collection. All right, bye guys.